Já? Que isso, rapaz. Então vambora. É agora.
I mean,
Esse café, daqui a pouco eu vou fazer um café.
teeth.
Aí
You're
eu te
not
mando.
really supposed to do that, are you?
Desde o começo agora, hein, chat. Preste atenção. Não, obrigado, acabei de comer, então beleza.
Not if I can avoid it.
Cabeça da Fate.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Bravo, que bravo.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Beleza, beleza. Vambora, galera. Vambora. É o último episódio, hein? Vocês estão me apresentando uma xícara de café. É isso, chat. Sexta-feira. Sexta-feira tem que, né? Tem que agilizar a parada. Adoraria. Opa, aí sim. Quero ser padrinho do casamento. Episódio 5, Choro do Lobo.
You've come a long way.
Que isso, Mélio? Que isso, cara?
You must be tired.
Aí quebrou. Ouvi o homem torto de noite.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio.
Tô aqui por um
It's
motivo.
lobster, sirloin.
I'm here
Quero
for
comer,
one
não.
reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Pudding and
Did
pie.
I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like
It's
that.
fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
Eu sei quem fez isso.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But who do you think
Nossa, não
committed
era pra eu
these
ter falado
crimes?
isso, porque eu não faço a mínima ideia.
I hope you don't still think I did it.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
But
Bloody Mary.
manslaughter isn't one of them.
It was Mary.
Só vai acusar ela, não
No,
lembro.
Sheriff, I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Cara, eu não queria bater nele ainda.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's enough!
Já matei teu
I
irmão.
was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Foi o George?
However,
Foi o George,
as I said,
chat.
I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Você sabia? Já tinha visto, né?
I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
E você
Why'd you
fez isso?
do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your
Aham, tem sim.
protection has limits, and I think you far
Nossa,
exceeded
botou
yours.
tudo no cu do
But you
George,
could
ó.
murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
Não tinha reparado, Mário.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Quer dizer, eu sabia da fita, mas eu não
You can
sabia que
have
trabalhava
Georgie.
pra ele.
Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you
Levarei
seriously
vocês dois.
throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get
surrender.
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go
Esse
down
cara
this shit
aumentou.
with you?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well,
Ih, vai dar
but you
merda.
just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Agora eu começar a porradaria, hein? Eita, Bloody Mary. Vai sair do espelho. Eita, rapaz.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Nossa. Covardia, hein? Voltou esse cara, puta.
Over here! You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him.
Não vai acontecer. Toma. Mata mesmo. É agora, hein, família. Eita! Eu apertei, porra! Eu apertei pra caralho! Como assim, cara? Não é possível, não é possível. Não é possível. Ah, de novo, já tô apertando, já tô apertando. Já tô apertando. Aí, agora foi. Jogo roubado, pô. Quem vem agora? Quem vem agora? Todo mundo fugindo. A gente tem que matar esse cara, a gente devia ter matado ele da outra vez. Ó, ele vai levantar, sabia?
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Eita! Caralho, olha, olha! Seguramos, seguramos, seguramos. Fala dele. O que tem que fazer? Eita, que maneiro, hein? Bora, 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 bora. Eita, rapaz, vai dar certo isso? Deu certo. Cara, é mó pulão.
Fuck! What was that?
Cheguei. Cheguei. Não sei se era pra ter vindo nesse carro.
Take him off!
I can't.
Tá diminuindo o troço ali. Não sei o que que é. É a nossa vida, sei lá.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Pra pular, não é?
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Jogo, Nathan. Jogo sim, cara. Se é alguma coisa no carro primeiro, né? Vai que. Não tem nada, então. Entrar. Rapaz, foi tenso isso, hein?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of
Roteiro.
here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't. Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be awful.
Bora. Ele tá com uma arma, não tá? Bosta de zoeira com a minha cara. O que houve, Dani?
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
Go on, then.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Então vou ter que te matar.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't
Mudando,
talk
eu
with
sou
those damn
cardíaco.
ribbons, and then he killed
Fala,
them.
Teva.
You're wearing one
Vou
yourself.
falar com a menina veneno estourada, que
Bobby,
isso?
even a little, knowing that man murdered.
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I didn't mean.
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to. You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order.
Merece soquinho, né? Vai merecer soquinho.
Sold me out.
Mereceu soquinho, tá falando na canela.
You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
Que?
Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Tapinha não dói.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
Ele pode libertar as outras, né?
Talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, these were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand.
Importa, sim.
Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking
Eita,
day.
puxar a fita dela. Posso
I told
fazer
you,
isso.
Sometimes all your options are
Não
shit.
vou
I'm
matá-la.
not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Não, esse é o
Don't
5
talk
já,
about me
Curly.
like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick
Ela vai
of
se
everyone
matar.
thinking that they can just
Ela vai se
do
matar.
what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Todo jogo que a gente joga morre gente, cara. Que... Nossa.
Fuck. No, 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 no.
Ah, é por isso que cai a cabeça, cara.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Vai morrer também. Pera o quê?
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Nossa, o cara tá com o intestino pra fora.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Não, quem matou foi ele.
You give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
Como acabou o episódio 4? Como é que acabou o episódio 4 mesmo? Ah, terminou com ele na sala lá com o homem torto e todo mundo. E aí depois eles começaram a fugir.
For both of us.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks.
Metalúrgica
He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Ó, tá dando informação, hein?
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
Merece coisa pior.
I suppose you're
Toma.
right. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Matar, né? Vou matar. Vou matar.
All right, Georgie.
Escolhi acabar com sofrimento, né? Depois quero ver o que a maioria fez. Morgana, Adonis. É agora, hein, chat? É agora. 2 coelhos numa só caixa d'água, né? Shepherd Metalworks. Nossa, caixa d'água. Cajadada, né? Nunca ouviu isso? Nego zoando.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Claro que ele já tá aí. É aqui mesmo, não tem pra onde fugir.
Of course.
Cara, aquela perseguição ali que a gente fugiu nos carros foi muito bom, hein? Porra.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Que isso, Curly? Deixa o Melio, cara. Quero de força. Quero de força, foi muito bom, God. E a Bloody Mary, cadê ela?
You used to be something.
Ah, cheio de foto. Das 3, da gente, caralho.
They used to fear you.
Ó a roda que vocês estavam falando lá da janela.
They'd hide anywhere their small
Mata a Maria Vermelha, vou matar, vou matar. Espero, né? Bora, porra. O cenário às vezes é meio apertado, você não sabe direito pra onde ir. Ah, lá não é pra cá. Ué.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Olha aí, olha aí!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way
Vamos ver.
now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? This is just sad.
Que isso, ela é rápida. Ah, ela some, né? Que merda, cara. Suspense, meu Deus. Porra, não dá tempo, cara.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Eita. Não é lerdo não, cara. É muito rápido. E ele fala uns botões, só que o meu controle é outro. Eita. Cara, esse A nunca vai, impressionante. Ah, foi. Agora a gente virou o brabo, hein? Ué? São vários? São vários, chat. Bora. Agora ferrou. Eita, agora sim, rapaz. Agora sim. Agora o lobo mal de verdade. Toma. Filha da mãe. Caralho. Tirou um vidro, né? Sei lá que porra é essa. Quebra. Vamos. Eita, toma mais essa. Não acaba, cara. O que vai rolar? O que vai rolar? O que vai rolar? Ah, ele assoprou, caralho, ele assoprou, que foda. Ele assoprou, chat. Tá vendo? Não foram só os 3 porquinhos se ferraram. Não pode deixar ela fugir não, cara. hora, hein? Que lobão é dar azar quebrar espelho. Ah, tô ferrado. Mas não é espelho não, é vidro, é vidro. A Snow inútil tá onde? Ela é vice-prefeita agora, cara. Mas ela não ia ajudar muito aqui, na verdade, né? Só falta você, meu amigo.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me
Esse cara é
one
forte?
good
Não
reason
parece,
to
né?
rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive.
Alive.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for
matar
us
esse
to be
cagão,
at
não
each
vai?
other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Tá bom.
There's still a lot you have to
Quer que a gente acredite nisso ainda, nessa altura do campeonato.
As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Comunidade, meu amigo. Você não tem direito de nada.
But just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid,
Exato, exato.
you won't get your
É isso.
answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless.
Vamos jogar ele lá embaixo, quer ver?
Thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
Não vou responder.
You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
No.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
Com esse revólver apontado pra mim?
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing.
Zootopia? Nunca joguei esse jogo. Levá-lo até Branca de Neve.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Foi bonzinho, né? Foi bonzinho. Ah, Zootopia é um filme? Eu nunca vi, então. Como é que é?
I know.
Câmara do Witchwell, o edifício
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
Where the fuck do you get off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of Faith and
policial e tenta desvendar uma série de desaparecimentos. Ah, eu sei que filme é esse. Eu sei que filme é esse.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed him, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one
Cara
I'm
esperto, achando
concerned...
que vai se
You
safar
called the
dessa.
shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Meu original apreciou isso. Vamos, moleque.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
Misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie.
Sim, fez isso também.
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Ele é debochado ainda, né, cara?
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
Deixa ele falar,
This
pô.
is
Let him
about
talk.
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White.
Ele
You've
devia ter
all met
soltado
George.
ele, né?
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly
Volta
misunderstood my
arrependido.
intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Uma armadilha.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Multidão está considerando a opinião dele.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see. You want to cut right to the
Eles estão
point.
acreditando
I
nele.
can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
to... I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Ah, tá. Tá bom esse discurso.
Yes, but wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands.
Todo mundo concentrado, pô, é isso.
Anyway, with nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn,
Ele tá usando o papinho de ser o bonzinho. É que nem o traficante bonzinho na favela.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah,
right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a
É o que ele
better
tá tentando
life.
fazer ainda, né?
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Isso.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Consegui convencer, será? Eles estavam do lado dele, né?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially...
Pode matar ele, de repente? Né? Terminar logo com isso.
Talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're
Ai,
doing.
cacete.
I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Tá escorregar da mão é isso.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make
Não
him
foi
a
culpa
murderer.
dela.
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If you all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be
Não
serious.
estava envolvido.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your
Porra, ele
lives
tá
with the
convencendo
promise
eles,
of
cara.
more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Ó.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Ah, ela vai
Why don't
salvar a
you take
gente.
a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of
Na
course.
frente.
Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years.
Aí, ó.
Let us hear stories about what you
Vamos.
do. Told us
Agora
we
ela
would
consegue
lose
falar já porque a outra
everything if we
morreu.
stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be...
Nerissa.
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith
Oh.
and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was
Você está ganhando a
always
multidão,
him.
vamos.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Será?
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
There been
I
enough
don't get it.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So
Tá
I
em
think
dúvida de quê?
Going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think
Fazer uma
this is?
ligação?
Everyone,
Como
calm
assim?
down.
Devemos
Should have a
votar.
vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Eita.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Nossa, vou ter que decidir isso.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a
Prendê-lo,
fucking lesson.
arrancar a cabeça dele e jogar ele no
This way we can
poço.
get rid of him.
Not this way.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Prendê-lo. Da Chábula já se
You
lembrar
said you
disso.
had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right.
Não sei se dá pra confiar nessa mulher também, né? Apartamento luxuoso de Woodlands. Um dia depois. Dormir que é bom nada, né? GG, será?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
Ah, transformou ele
He's
em
got a sharp
corvo,
tongue.
sei lá.
I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Se for, foi GG
This
easy, é.
fucking line.
Todo mundo aí.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Ok.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you.
Ó, quem chegou aí? Trazendo cerveja ainda, cara. Esse porra safado. Olha ele com a cerveja. Será que foi GG? Não, GG é nada. Lá vai o sapo de... Ué, tá se mudando? Ah, ele vai pro... Ele vai pra fazenda?
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's
A gente não deu dinheiro pra esse sapo safado?
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Branca de Neve é meio radical, né?
I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Alabama.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
Sapo de não vai lembrar disso.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Ele gosta de nadar, né, que ele fala.
Daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mondays seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Tecnicamente não, né?
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
É, o Colin tinha que ir também, né? Verdade.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna
É
move
arrancar,
on?
mas da outra vez eu tentei arrancar e deu merda.
I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Mais coisa, caralho.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some
Com essa hora já começa a
She
aumentar,
stole
né?
a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
Parabéns ao
So
casal.
I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No.
Yes.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the
Aquela que
crooked man?
matou?
Back at the well, you said.
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know
Será?
the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Foi ela que deixou a cabeça, caralho.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
Chat.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was
Tô em
counting on that.
choques.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just...
different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look,
Surprise?
Bigby, after everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
You're wrong. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Eu vi isso antes, hein?
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see
atrás
you
dela.
around. Wolf.
Ué? Acabou? É, eu e 68% dos jogadores matamos o George, beleza. Eu e 89% dos jogadores deixamos ele vivo, né? Decidimos aprisionar 47%. 98% aceitou o presente. E 7,8% falou Nada disso importa no fim. Ela é a Fate? Não entendi então esse final. Ah, aqui é tudo que a gente fez durante o jogo, né? É, eu não entendi esse final também agora. Foi muita informação, cara. GG. Depois, de repente, eu jogo de novo esse finalzinho. Compre os quadrinhos hoje? Muito obrigado. E aí, chat, curtiram?